Ahoy there! I'm the Treasure Stacker, and today it's all about the Benjamins. But I'm not talking about that paper Benjamin, aka $100 bill. That sure, we all love to have a couple of those in our wallets, but I would much rather have spent one of those on these silver half-dollar Benjamin Franklins. Alright guys, so welcome my loyal crew to another Treasure Stacker video. So, we hit the local coin shop Wednesday. If you guys noticed, silver and gold was on a bit of a dip there. It dipped down a couple days. I had to take advantage. Junk silver's where it's at right now, and gold, in my honest opinion, premiums are pretty low. But how many half dollars could we buy with a $100 bill? Well, we specifically bought more Franklin halves for this video. So this is how many we got with the $100 bill right here, this little stack. It is 9 Franklin half dollars, silver half dollars, as you all may know. So that means each one of these was actually $11, guys. That is a great price. Silver was at around $30 and about, I don't know, 60 something cents. And this is a 1948 Franklin half dollar. This is actually the first year that they made these. I thought it was really cool. I picked this one out myself. I went picking through a bunch of the half dollars. And here is a 1963 Benjamin Franklin half, the last year that they minted Franklin half dollars. So really cool that I have both of them. I have the first year they minted and the last year. And of course, everything else in between. So I ended up actually just buying 10 of these just to make it $110 even. And I picked up a couple other things too that I'll show you at the end of the video. But what I really want to talk to you guys about is, technically, these half dollars I bought, I got them at spot, guys. So we're going to put it on the scale, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of math here, and I'm going to break it down. But I got these for spot. All right, so we're here. We're going to look at the scale here. So rule of thumb is, if you have $1.40 in junk silver, it's a full troy ounce, right, guys? So I'm gonna usually in my mind, when I buy half dollars, I think like if I'm gonna buy 3, it's a little bit over a troy ounce. So sometimes I just tell myself 3 is a troy ounce. As you guys can see on the scale here, it's a little hard to see, but it says 1.28 or something like that. That's literally, you just subtract 10%. Since 10% is copper and 90% of the coins are silver, just subtract 10% of whatever the total weight is, and that'll give you the amount of silver content you have. So I'm stacking up 9 silver half dollars here, and it says 3.6. So 10% of that would be 0.36. So you basically have a 0.24 grams left over. That's like 2 dimes extra of silver. So basically you always have an extra dime, just based on, you have $1.50, $1.40 is a troy ounce. So you're always 10 cents over. So if you have 14, that 10 cents times 14 ends up being another $1.40, which is how you end up getting the extra troy ounce out of having 14 half dollars instead of having to have 15. Just makes sense. Easy math. So I'm going to show you guys here. You put 14 of them on the scale, and that will get you to 5 troy ounces. So the total weight adds up. I know it's a little hard to see, guys, but it says 5.6. So if you did subtract the 10%, which would be 0.56 from the 5.6, you're still over 5 full troy ounces, maybe a tiny bit over that, which is great. So the math is saying 5 troy ounces is 14 half dollars. I paid $11 for each half dollar, so that comes out to about $154. Now, if you divided that by 14, it came out to 30.8, which means I paid $30.80 per troy ounce in half dollars. So here's another thing we picked up, more junk silver, guys. I picked up also 25 mercury dimes. I did pick through each and every one. I try to pick out the ones that weren't as slick. You know, most of the ones I end up picking out are like 1940s, early 1940s, because those ones are going to be a lot less circulated than obviously the ones in the 20s or in the 30s. The older they are, they usually are more slick just because they've been circulated so many times. I paid about $2.40 each dime, each mercury dime, which still goes to show, I mean, I paid 22 times face for each half dollar, and I paid 24 times face for each mercury dime. So the mercury dimes were a bit more expensive. Half dollars, yeah, I got a really smoking deal. I literally paid spot, guys. Like when I did the math and I broke it down, I'm getting Franklin half dollars for spot right now, which is actually insane considering half dollars usually have less coins minted. So they usually do have a higher premium compared to all the other junk silver coins. So really great time to be picking up halves right now, guys. I'm still grabbing mercs. You know, if things really do go south, these will be the best things to barter with. And we're starting to see some of that happen in everyday life. I definitely see silver as more of a trading type of money in really bad scenarios like these hurricanes and other things like that are going on. That would be a good time to trade someone for some silver for something. But also what's good, guys, to have is fractional gold. And I picked up this Valcambi 2.5 gram gold bar. Gold dipped down. It was almost touching 2,600. It was like $2,607. I only paid $5 a gram premium. So every gram, it was an extra $5 for the gold I picked up. So I picked up this Valcambi. I think it was only $12 over spot. And I also picked up this 1 gram PAMP. Let me get it to focus here. Yeah, 1 gram is pretty small, guys. But hey, I got this for, I think it was $6 over spot. Gold price was about $84 and some change per gram. And I got this for a solid $90 at my local coin shop. Guys, you got to go to your local coin shops. You cannot find a better deal on fractional gold than at the local coin shop versus online. Granted, I don't know what your local coin shop, I don't know how they're selling their gold, but all I know is I got a shop that's literally pretty fair on the prices. They're not trying to gouge anybody on the premium. So definitely a good time to pick up fractional because, you know, online this stuff's like $106, $110. I've checked. So the fact I could pick up a 1 gram piece of gold for $90, that's really good. So to all ye out there, keep on stacking your treasures. Pick up that silver and gold on the dips. Have a great day and farewell.